In case you haven't been paying attention, there is war in the Muslim space, in the red pill space, and this is like Muslim on Muslim violence. This is black on black violence, and personally, I just love to see it. I love to see it. Absolute cinema. And to that, I have to say, Andrew Tate has quite disappointed a lot of people. What he has done is very disappointing. Regardless of the politics of everything, you might be thinking, well, he has that, he has that. It's quite disappointing. And me, personally, I have had some cases where I've defended him, like on some takes and all that. But it's quite disappointing to just see him fold. They're now calling him top folder, which I understand, like, under zero pressure, like, quite literally zero pressure. And there is a bigger conversation to be had about a lot of things. Like, was it appropriate for them to play the song? Like, could they have done it a little bit better? Right? There are so many other conversations to have about that, but it's quite disappointing, if I'm being honest. Like, come on, really? Some of the things that you've said are ridiculous. And people that are supporting of free speech support your right to say those things, right? And you've been saying all this ludicrous shit about, oh, imagine shooting a man with your last bullet, and then he just stands there unfazed. I mean, as a man, I like to hear that shit. Like, that shit just fires you up, and then someone just puts some pressure on you. Some Israeli bitch put some pressure on you, and then you just fold under zero pressure. It's quite disappointing. Quite disappointing. I agree with Sneeko. Honestly, I relate with him a little bit more. Like, people bitching behind your back, snaking you and all that bullshit, eh? Like, some bullshit. Just stand on business. They shook hands. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to squash this shit. Here's how we would have handled it. I mean, it was a song. Was it inappropriate? A little bit. But it is a song after all. Like, come on, let's move on. Let's be mature about this shit. Let's move on. Let's talk about other things. He goes on the PBD podcast and then just folds. That's crazy. And this is like quite literally one of the first videos I'm going to be talking about this shit. I would want to talk a little bit more about it, but come on. It's just quite disappointing, honestly. I think it's like going on his decline. After the Chester Moore fight, it's just disappointing, honestly. Like, it's a show of his previous self. And, like, there are a lot of things to disagree with Andrew Tate on. But this affects his brand big time. Because the thing is, even when he was going to jail, he was saying, put me in jail. I do not care. I do not give a fuck. Right? That is the mindset that everybody was looking towards him for. Like, okay, he's a man that stands on business. But, like, come on. Ford under no pressure. No pressure. That is like someone coming, putting you in jail. That is a lot of pressure, right? It would be like, okay, yeah, I mean, he's being put under a lot of pressure. But this is literally no pressure. You can say, well, there are some cases that I'm handling this side, but it is not important. I know I'm innocent and I'm going to handle it. Oh, they're going to put me in jail. You don't know. You don't understand. Like, as an A-list celebrity, I have a lot of things that I've got to handle. As an A-list celebrity, as a very famous man, as a very famous man, I have a lot of issues that I've got to handle. I am an A-list celebrity. I can be fucking some whore over there, but I'm here handling things as a... Like, come on. Really? Honestly, quite disappointing. Very disappointing. But it is what it is, I guess. He has never been about that fighting thing. Like, from the get-go, he has helped a lot of people. No lie. Right? A lot of men and all that. But he has never been about that fighting thing. It has always been about him. Which is okay. Like, in the process, if you are helping yourself and you're helping others, that is okay, right? His message has quite resonated with a lot of people. Which is understandable. But folding under zero pressure, oh my god, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Like, it is alright to be under pressure, but how you handle the pressure is what is going to determine a lot about you. and what Andrew Tate and Tristan did, especially to Sneeko. Like, here's the thing. I would have had a much better perspective on them if they were like, well, yeah, someone played some songs. It's okay. We don't care about it. Like, is it a bit controversial? Yeah, we've said a shitload of more controversial things. Let's move on. Like, that is understandable. That is respectable. What the fuck? Things just dropping out of the blue. Andrew Tate, is that you? Fuck. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I'm sure there are a lot of people that support him and are willing to talk about him in a positive light. I mean, even me, like, if you say something that is quite smart, I mean, of course, I'll bring it up. But what he just did is quite dumb. Like, you don't do that. Snitch nigga. Anyways. Yeah, it's disappointing.